The KYKLOS DSS allows its users to register manufacturing assets and configure thresholds in a user-friendly and intuitive interface. By receiving sensor values from the registered assets, the DSS raises rule-based alarms and suggests corresponding actions to monitor and control resource consumption and procedures. The DSS also provides better management of the available resources in terms of circularity. Users can gain important information and useful insights to evaluate the business processes in terms of sustainability. The KYKLOS DSS contains two main modules. The long-term module of the DSS aims to assess an organization's circularity in order to develop better practices in terms of resource usage, waste reduction, and efficiency. The short-term module, on the other hand, constantly monitors the assets of a production line and assists actors' decisions in the occurrence of an unexpected event. Starting with the long-term optimization, the user is presented with a set of guidelines regarding circularity in manufacturing. The user has to provide the level of importance as well as the level of fulfillment for each guideline in their organization. Based on the provided answers, the DSS performs circularity assessment in order to calculate a circularity score for a set of predefined strategies. Strategies with a low overall score are presented with an orange color. By clicking on one of the strategies, the user can see a chart with the individual scores for the guidelines that belong to the selected strategy. If the strategy has a low overall score, the user can also see suggestions in order to improve the circularity score of the selected strategy. After following the suggested actions, users can reassess the organization's circularity and compare the results to find out whether they achieved a higher circularity score. For the short-term DSS, a new organization can be registered following three simple steps. First, the user will have to register the manufacturing assets along with an MQTT topic where measurements will be published. Second, the users can define a set of actions to be selected for each rule that applies to the measurements. Finally, a set of rules can be configured for each asset. In order to configure a new rule in the rule engine, the user will have to go through the following steps. Specify the value that needs to be examined, set a threshold for the value, select a condition, select the assets that the rule applies to, select rules that the rule depends on, and finally select the actions that need to be taken when the rule is triggered. After registering all the assets, an MQTT consumer subscribes to their topics. Every time the consumer receives a new measurement for an asset, all the relevant rules are checked against the received value. If the rule is true, an alert is triggered. All the alerts are written in log files as well as the DSS database to be displayed in the DSS frontend. Under the Marketplace section, users can search for a KYKLOS component with a specific feature, and clicking on the component will give us installation instructions. The component is going to be released under the MIT license.